Man, you just have to love the lies, the manipulated numbers, jobless claims. It is such nonsense. It is so ridiculous that for the longest time now, they'll have which we're going to talk about right now, this past July, unemployment numbers, jobless numbers, right? And what'll happen is they'll have a month come out, like the one I'm about to talk about. Oh, we got a decent jobs added. Oh, good amount of jobs are added. Market even liked it a little bit. Market goes up. Oh, good job news. Good job news. It's all fake, of course. And then the next month comes, which was August, and basically the data just came out. I know we're in September now, but the data just came out for July. Revision. Every time I use that word revision, I can't remember if I actually did this as a parody or I wanted to do this as a little quick one. I think I did do it actually. It was about like a 20-second parody. There was an old 80s song from Loverboy or Foreigner or something. Double vision. And I keep thinking double revision. That's the truth. I had to do a parody, strictly double revision. So anyways, they just said that the unemployment rate dropped from 7.4% down to 7.3%, which was like the lowest since around 2008. Oh my gosh, this really must truly be a recovery. So that happens. And I think around 400 and something, almost 500,000 people dropped off the labor force, quit looking for a job. While they said, oh, well, we had 169,000 jobs added. Okay, but 500,000, which would be 450,000 roughly, I think was what the number was. 169 added jobs. 450,000 quit looking, can't find a job, stop looking for one. Interesting. So the addition that I want to talk about is that the revision in the jobs report number from July, which was, as they claimed, oh, hooray, 162,000 jobs added to the market. Yeah, go Obama, go American government, go Congress. We did need to print all that money after all. What? Hold on, what's that? Revision? Double revision parody, what's this? Oh, it was revised down to only 104,000. 162,000 revision revised down to 104. Did someone miss a couple of pieces of data somewhere when they came out with the original report? No. It's designed to lie so that the good news, fake good news, make you feel good news, even though it's not reality, fake. Okay, now we got to really report the number. Put it on, barely mention it in the news. Revised down to 104. But simultaneously, unemployment went down from 7.4 to 7.3%. While that happened, while the revision just happened, and while the new 169,000 jobs posting, not post, but number of jobs added, and almost 500,000 quit looking because they can't find a job, dropped off. How in the hell do you have the unemployment rate go down? It has to go up. And as obvious as I've said a million times, you cannot have the year 2007-8 around 25 million people on food stamps, and then now 50 plus million on food stamps, while telling me straight-faced, oh, unemployment's back to the 2008 levels, 7.3%. Well, if that's true, and I'm willing to say it's true, if they tell me it's true, then that also means the food stamp usage has to also go back down. Because if that many Americans are back in the workforce to what we had in 2008, then that means automatically they have to have way less food stamp usage, like back to what it was roughly, somewhere around 25 million. That's not the case. It's only going up more and more. So, I mean, it's just unbelievable. Now you're starting to see why this war in Syria and the Middle East has to get started soon. The numbers are so fraudulent, a monkey could look at it and tell something's wrong. The fact that we're in September now, September, October, that's the end of the fiscal year for United States, right? Finances. And we also have debt ceiling coming up again. You know, the $17 trillion debt ceiling that has already hit the top, and it will not continue to count higher because now the Treasury is robbing again the federal pension funds, but they'll pay it back. It'll get paid back when we get the okay to raise the debt ceiling. So that's why the number hasn't actually been increasing. So whatever it has increased to has to get repaid back to the pension holders, and the pensioners will get theirs back. So that's the addition, that whatever we've used above 17 has to go there, plus the additional amount we got to raise the debt ceiling by. You know, because as Obama keeps saying, we have to show the world that we can pay our bills. We are good for it. Again, this is so absurd. When you say, how in the hell can you pay your bills when you are going massively in debt? You keep using credit cards, so to speak, and a bigger credit card, and another bigger credit card, and a bigger credit card, so that you can pay the other credit cards. Could you imagine me calling and asking for a credit line? And myself is a very good example. I quit paying my mortgage, like I told you, on purpose, fighting that in court. I defaulted on 2 credit cards about 3, maybe 4 years ago now. 09, I think it was in. Yeah, 4 years ago. One of them was JP Morgan. Oh, that felt good. Because they raped me out of $3,000 on my futures contract, the silver contract I was playing. And I got a little more back from them when I defaulted on the credit card and they wanted to settle. Yeah. So my credit, I'm not too credit worthy right now, if you follow me. My credit rating is not too good. It is so bad. My credit rating is so bad that when I went to freecreditreport.com, it said this page cannot be displayed. Yes! I just made that up. It just hit me while I was doing this. Doing it live. I write it and I said it and I did it live. Freaking thing doesn't suck. That was awesome. freecreditreport.com. Page cannot be displayed because my credit is so bad. It is now copyrighted. I am now trademarking that. So I will license that fee, for a small fee to you guys. I will license that little joke. Just kidding. But anyways, back on track. My example would be like me calling another credit card company now. And let's just say I defaulted on $10,000 on one credit card. I defaulted on, let's say, $14,000 on another credit card. And that's now on my score, my credit score. He's defaulted. He's not credit worthy. So I go to call. Well, let me back up. Let me back up because that's probably not the right example. Let's say I didn't default. I have a 10,000 credit card and it's maxed out. I've got a 14,000, let's call it 15,000. That's $25,000 in credit cards that I have maxed out. So I'm making the payment, but it's all I can do. And now I'm finding out, my front tire needs to be replaced. I don't have the money. I can just barely pay these bills. Mainly the interest on these credit cards. I'm not even paying the principal, by the way. I've racked those credit cards up for $25,000 so bad that even though the interest rate's not that bad, it's all I could do to pay the interest. I can't even pay them down. And now my car's broken. I got to fix it. Got to go get another credit card. Do you think that I could call another credit card company? Listen, Citigroup, I need to apply for a credit card. And it needs to be about $10,000. Sir, your credit score basically says it sucks. Matter of fact, sir, hold on. Let me go to freecreditreport.com. Oh, wait a minute. It says page can't be displayed. Do you follow what I'm saying? There's not a chance in hell I'd get credit. But for some reason, the United States, all they have to do is have Congress say, you know what, raise the debt ceiling. That's it. And more people keep, buying the bonds. Except the people who are buying the bonds aren't really people. Right now, it's mostly the Federal Reserve, which is a private bank. And if you remember, Ron Paul, before he left office, tried to get a law passed that said, I understand the Federal Reserve is buying a lot of our bonds right now, our debt. I don't think we need to be paying interest to the Federal Reserve like we do to the rest of the world who buys our bonds. And I don't remember, but I don't think he was able to get that passed. Imagine that. But I don't remember, to tell you the truth. So if the Federal Reserve is massively buying our bonds right now, that's who the biggest bondholder is. 2 years ago, they replaced Japan and China. China was number one buyer. Japan was number two. Now the Federal Reserve is number one. So, anyways, it's just ridiculous how they just fudge these numbers. That's why we have to go to war soon. They can't let the debt ceiling fight take place again, where Americans are going to flip out again. How dare you raise it again? This is absurd. You said you were going to fix it. Remember all these automatic budget cuts Obama put in place, and defense spending was getting... Did he just say defense spending was getting cut? Syria, Libya, Egypt. Oh my God. I already said this about 40,000 times. There is not a chance in hell the defense industry will get cuts. Automatic sequester. Love these words. You know, what are they training horses now? Sequestering or whatever? Sequester. Where do they make these words up? Sequester. Bail-ins. We're going to do a bail-in. A sequester. Austerity. What is this? This is absurd. Take care.